want to talk about the internet, the impact it's having on the innocence of our children, how online pornography is corroding childhood, and how, in the darkest corners of the internet, there are things going on that are a direct danger to our children and that must be stamped out. Now, I'm not making this speech because I want to moralise or scaremonger, but because I feel profoundly, as a politician and as a dad, that the time for action has come. This is quite simply about how we protect our children and their innocence. When it comes to the internet, in the balance between freedom and responsibility, we've neglected our responsibility to children. My argument is that the internet is not a sideline to real life or an escape from real life. It is real life. It has an impact on the children who view things that harm them, on the vile images of abuse that pollute minds and cause crime, on the very values that underpin our society. So we've got to be more active, more aware, more responsible about what happens online. There are certain types of pornography that can only be described as extreme. I'm talking particularly about pornography that is violent and that depicts simulated rape. These images normalise sexual violence against women, and they're quite simply poisonous to the young people who see them. The legal situation is, although it's been a crime to publish pornographic portrayals of rape for decades, existing legislation does not cover possession of this material, at least in England and Wales. Possession of such material is already an offence in Scotland, but because of a loophole in the Criminal Justice and Immigration Act 2008, it's not an offence south of the border. But I can tell you today we are changing that. We're closing the loophole, making it a criminal offence to possess internet pornography that depicts rape. And we're going to do something else to make sure that the same rules apply online as they do offline. There are examples of extreme pornography that are so bad you can't even buy this material in a licensed sex shop. And today I can announce we'll be legislating so that videos streamed online in the UK are subject to the same rules as those sold in shops. Put simply, what you can't get in a shop, you shouldn't be able to get online. I want Britain to be the best place to raise a family, a place where your children are safe, where there's a sense of right and wrong and proper boundaries between them, where children are allowed to be children, and all the actions we're taking today come back to that basic idea. Protecting the most vulnerable in our society, protecting innocence, protecting childhood itself. That is what is at stake, and I will do whatever it takes to keep our children safe.